I came from Ottawa. I was born in Ottawa, born and raised in Ottawa, and I did my undergraduate studies at St. Francis Xavier University in Nova Scotia. And then I did my graduate studies in economics at the Royal Victoria University of Manchester in the UK. And when I was doing my master's study, I did a thesis on farm efficiency. And so I was always interested in agriculture and farming. And I grew up next to a farm in Ottawa. And I always enjoyed my time there, and I was always interested in it. So when it came time to choose a career path, I looked at my interests and I saw a fit with agriculture. So coming out of school, I met up with an individual named Ron Lemaire. You might get the chance to interview him in the future because he's the new president of the Canadian Produce Marketing Association. And the CPMA is essentially the marketing arm for fruits and vegetables in Canada. And I got a job there right out of school as the youth marketing coordinator. And I worked on behalf of industry to increase consumption of fruits and vegetables in ages about 5 to 13. I like to think I had the toughest marketing job in the world, trying to get kids to eat more vegetables, but it was challenging but fun. And I'm also proud to say I was also the fruit and vegetable mascot at that time. So I dressed up and promoted fruits and vegetables. As I moved on in my career at CPMA, I started taking on more significant files, such as the food service file, trying to increase use of fruits and vegetables in the food service industry, and got recognized by government. And government saw a gap in their program where the specialists in government weren't very well connected with the industry members. So I got approached and I took a job at Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada. And I had worked there for approximately 6 years. I was the senior market development advisor for the potato industry. So I would brief our senior officials and look at different ways to help the industry manage their challenges. And I guess I did a decent job because I got approached by industry and saying that, look, we'd like your services to help push initiatives on our side because you've been pushing them so well on the government side. And through some negotiations, I accepted the position, and here I am. It's been 4 months, and I've been really enjoying it. The position that I accepted was the Vice President of Potatoes of the Canadian Horticultural Council. And the Canadian Horticultural Council is a nonprofit organization, an association of growers, and we represent them to government. To say that we're a lobby group is a little bit narrow, but we do lobby government on behalf of the growers. And in CHC, the Canadian Horticultural Council, there are different working groups, Apple Working Group, Greenhouse Working Group, etc. And one of those is the Potato Committee. And we call them the Potato Committee Executive, who have working groups underneath them, such as Seed Potato Subcommittee, Late Blight Working Group, Export Development, these types of things. So all the issues that should be addressed on a national level come through these working groups into the Potato Committee Executive, and then we vet them to the CHC, which then works with government. And we work on program funding such as export market development. We got funding to reinstate what we call Potatoes Canada, and that's our export marketing arm. Different research funding proposals. We received funding on improving farm records management, these types of things, which I would manage through the CHC. But it was a joint hire. I have the executive position at CHC, but I'm also the general manager of the United Potato Growers of Canada. And now the United Potato Growers of Canada are also a grower group, nonprofit, and it's a market information arm of the potato industry. And it's all grower representatives from all the provinces, and they essentially set my priorities, and my priorities are set to increase the profitability or economic sustainability of potato farmers in Canada. And how do we do that? One, through collecting and improving markets information, looking at better analysis, and allowing farmers to make better planting and marketing decisions throughout the year so that they know what they have in stock. They know what their supply is. So at the beginning of the year, if supply is very low, don't sell off your potatoes for extremely cheap. We know that small supply means that you'll have higher prices, but if farmers don't know this, they can't market their crop accordingly. And if you look in other businesses, markets information is extremely important. Managing your business throughout the year is paramount. Why is it that the potato industry has issues moving potatoes throughout the year? One of the reasons is access to this information. and that's one of our big priorities at United. So I'm very excited to take on these positions, and I think I have a decent background to be able to contribute, and I look forward to many successes.